But now, over the last 24 hours, everybody's come to his defense, and this is no way to treat him. You know, here's the thing, and I'm a big believer in this. Reassess, new data. So when they let Russ cook in Seattle at the end, Russ-centric offense, it wasn't as good. He goes to Denver, it's a mess. And 3 different coaches, a college coach, Pete Carroll and Payton, have just said, I'm going to move off you, and not for stars, for like Mike Glennon, Geno Smith, Drew Lock,
right.
Jarrett Stidham. There is something to reassess with Russ, that maybe it was the defense and Pete Carroll and Marshawn Lynch. He was the icing, but he wasn't the cake. Is that fair? Do you reassess him now after the Denver mess?
Yeah, when I look at Russ in Seattle, it's Pete Carroll's culture.
No question.
He's
young,
the guy.
fast, aggressive.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's a star. It's his culture. You know, he's big on defense. The defense was stout. They were able to run the football. He had, on every sign is always compete. Like always battle, and there was competition throughout and through. And Russ did a great job of quarterbacking that team and making the plays. And when he went over to Denver, I just looked from the outside, and I know Russ personally. I looked from the outside. I was like, this is a different situation, because now you come into here where there's no always compete. There's no win forever program with Pete Carroll. There's, the defense is talented, but still, you don't know these guys. It's a different city. You have a new head coach.
And you're the guy.
Yeah, and you have a new head coach in Hackett who's never been a coach before, and so he's learning how to be a CEO to begin with. And so this whole thing is different. And I remember I was actually in London, and I got to hang out with Russ for a little bit, and I said, how you doing? He said, I'm doing great, just weathering the storm. And I was like, but this is a different storm, and it's already noted that he lost his best friend in Trevor Moawad, the performance guy, that's a big deal for him, because he was able to keep Russ in the neutral mindset. So now Russ is learning how to handle this side on his own. And just from an emotional, just a mental standpoint, like, it's a beast, and he can still go out there and play football. But I just know overall this is a different storm. So when he came out and he was like, hey, I want to bring Super Bowls, I want to do this, and I'm like, man, that's tough. You can't come to a new place and just say things like that. It's really hard, because now the contract alone and the trade alone is already high expectations. So as a quarterback and as a head coach, you have to be able to gain control of the locker room first before you can do anything.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of, like, you don't hear much. Now it's a little different, but Goff was playing at an MVP level, but you don't hear much about Goff in Detroit, because he's there and he's just playing football.
That's it.
He's
no commercials, no anything.
Yeah,
football only. Out.
Yeah, and so when you go to a new place, like, I was talking to my wife the other day, because I had my middle school sweatshirt on. And I remember after every carryover year, I went to a new school. My dad would send me to a new school to make new friends. And so when I go to this new school, I'm like, I'm just going to, like, put my head down, do my work, and organically gain friends if that's the place. And for me, it was easy to just go play sports, or if I went to a new team, maybe I was known in the area. Again, let me try to, like, earn
head down.
Yeah, head down. Let me try to earn these guys. And I think just coming in with setting the expectations, I'm going to get these Super Bowls. We want to do this.
The beautiful wife. You're the star.
Not even that, because players, they have homes and wives, what have you. It's just more. They knew that was coming to Denver with all that, but just, I guess, saying all these things makes it super hard. And the situation, and now I think it just seems like Sean Payton's just over it.
He's just over it.
Yeah, he's just over it, is what it seems like.
Yeah. I was watching the Jets last night. And